We're on the chapter review or the chapter practice test. We've been doing a lot of factoring and all that, properties of exponents. So if you need more practice, this would be a good problem set to try. All right. As always, please try the problems first yourself. You could pause the video and work out the problems first and then come back here to see what the answer is and to see how I think through it. All right, let's begin. Which of the following is equivalent to the expression shown above? Well, okay. I already know that we can expand this perfect square and this perfect square. We know those formulas. So the exponent would be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And then we have a minus, because we're subtracting this 2 to the power of this guy. So we're going to subtract what's up here. Okay, that's a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, we're going to subtract, so these would cancel, and then we are left with 2 to the 4ab. Okay, what's 2 to the 4ab? So 4ab comes from here. This base 2 comes from there, by the way. Okay, well, this is the same thing as 2 to the 4th to the ab power, using the property of exponents. What's 2 to the 4th? That's 16 to the ab power. Answer is D. Okay. Which of the following is equivalent to the expression shown above? This looks like a factoring problem, just looking at the choices. So, what can I factor? Well, from the first two terms, it looks like I factor m and an n. So let's try that. N. That would be a 2m minus p. And then from these two, if I want a 2m minus p, it looks like I would need to factor a minus 3. So that would be a 2m minus p. So this is 2m minus p times mn minus 3. So it looks like it's B. Okay? They asked us to simplify this, it looks like. Okay. This is actually very similar to this one. Okay, so if we distribute this power of 2 to both the top and the bottom, this will be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared over 4 minus, do the same thing here, a squared minus 2ab plus b squared over 4. Common denominator, we can combine. A squared minus a squared, that's 0. 2ab plus 2ab, that's 4ab. B squared minus b squared, that's 0. Divide by 4, this is AB. Answer is A. Okay. If x plus 1 over x squared is 9, then x minus 1 over x is what? So you could probably solve for x, but technically you would get plus and minus, right? Because you're square rooting an unknown. Maybe let's do this a little differently. That's what I'm thinking. I'm solving this live, if you can't tell. So let's expand this guy out. It'll be x squared plus 2 times x times 1 over x. That's just 2 plus 1 over x squared is equal to 9. Okay? This is from here. Okay? This guy would be x squared minus 2 plus 1 over x squared. Okay? So, x squared plus 1 over x squared is 7, if I just move this 2 to the other side. So this is equal to 7 minus 2, which is 5. Answer is B. That's how I thought of solving it. But again, you could probably have found a value of x and then plugged it into here. That might be doable as well. But I thought that was more complicated, so I thought to do it like this. All right, number 5. 8 to the 4 thirds times 8 to the minus 8 thirds is 1 over 2 to the m. What is the value of m? Okay, so this is basically equals 2 to the minus m. So we're going to change everything over here to a power of 2. How can we do that? Well, 2 cubed is 8, is it not? So 2 cubed to the 4 thirds times 2 cubed to the minus 8 thirds is equal to 2 to the minus m. Okay? Properties of exponents, you multiply these two numbers. So that'll be 2 to the 4th times 2 to the minus 8, which is 2 to the minus m. So properties of exponents, you add these now. 2 to the minus 4 is 2 to the minus m. M is 4. Let me double check that's correct. Yes. Okay. X, y not equal to 0, then looks like we got to simplify this guy. So let's distribute this cubed to all the terms. Minus 1 cubed is negative. 2 cubed is 8. And then x cubed, y to the 6, because properties of exponents, you multiply the 2. Over 4x to the 4th, y to the 5th. Minus 8 divided by 4, that is negative 2. X cubed over x to the 4th, that's x to the 3 minus 4, which is x to the negative 1, which means x is on the bottom. Y to the 6 divided by y to the 5th, that's y to the 6 minus 5, which means y is on top. Minus 2y over x. Answer is D. Okay. Let me see if pencil works here so it doesn't bleed through to the back. If x to the 12th is 32 n to the 4th, x to the 9 is 4n, then x is equal to what? So how can we solve this? We're solving for x. So what if I did x to the 12th over x to the 9th, which x to the 12th is 32n to the 4th, and x to the 9th is 4n. What if I did it like this? Okay? What's x to the 12th divided by x to the 9? That's x to the 12 minus 9, which means it's x cubed. Okay? Let me go back to the pen after this problem. Now let's simplify this slide. 32 divided by 4 is 8. N to the 4th divided by n, that's n cubed. So x, if we cube root both sides, it would be, what's cube root of 8? That is 2. Cube root of n cubed is n. Answer is A. Switch back to the pen. Try my best to not let it bleed through the paper. Which of the following is equivalent to the expression shown above? Okay, so let's probably combine some like terms. If that's... Okay, yeah, so if we distribute this minus sign to all of these, that would be plus 2x squared minus 6x minus 2. Okay? So 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 2x squared, that's 0. Minus 6x is still there. Minus 7 minus 2, that is minus 9. And then clearly I can factor out 3 from all these. It'll be 3. So it'll be x cubed minus 2x minus 3. And that looks like it's D, right? Okay. Which of the following is equivalent to the expression shown above? Okay. The choices makes it look like maybe we should expand it first because I don't see anything else that's factorable in this form at least. So it's equal to 9x minus parentheses. Let's FOIL that out. That'll be x squared plus 12x minus 3x. That's plus 9x. And then minus 36. Okay. Now let's simplify. If I distribute this minus sign everywhere, 9x minus 9x, that's 0. So minus x squared plus 36 would be left. And that's the difference of two squares. This would be 6 plus x, 6 minus x. Answer C. Okay, let's look at a scientific notation problem. What's the value of n? Okay. So, what's 2.1 times 2? That is 4.2, right? 4.2 divided by 7. What is that? That should be 0.6, right? So it should be 0.6. So I took care of those. Remember, multiplying, you can do in any order. Okay, so dividing by 7 times 10 to the minus 4 is the same thing as multiplying by 1 over 7 times 10 to the minus 4. Okay? So that's why the order doesn't quite matter. Okay? So this is times, now what's this? 10 to the minus 3 times 10 to the 5th. Add the powers, that is 10 squared, 10 squared divided by 10 to the negative 4. So it's 10 to the 2 minus negative 4, which is 10 to the 2 minus negative 4. So that is 10 to the 6. This is not scientific notation yet, and it doesn't even match this over here. So it'll be 6 times 10 times, 0.1. 6 times 0.1, which I could, let me write it like this. 6 times 10 to the minus 1, that's 0.1, right? Times 10 to the 6, so this is 6 times 10 to the 5th. So the answer should be 5. Okay, and you can just move this, as I said, as 10 to the negative 4 as a positive exponent as well. Okay, a to the 3/4 is 8. What is the value of a to the minus half power? So how would you do this? Well, I'm already thinking, I need to get it to this, so I need to probably exponentiate or use powers to help me out. So how can I get from this 3/4 to the minus half? So what if I just 1/3 power both sides first, meaning cube root both sides? Whatever I do to one side of the equation, you have to do to the other. This is totally valid. Okay, so this is a 4, by the way. So this would cancel, so it would be a to the 1/4. What's 8 to the 1/3 power? That's cube root of 8, which is 2. Okay, now how do I get to minus half from 1/4? Well, I can just to the power of minus 2 on both sides. Right? So this would be a to the minus half. I multiply these two numbers, is 1 over 2 squared, which is 1/4. That's the answer. Okay, last one in the equation above was the value of a. Okay, so this looks like a long division type of problem. So let's set it up. It'll be x squared minus x minus a, x minus 2. This is the divisor, this is the dividend. And they tell us what the quotient is already. It's x plus 1. And the remainder will be minus 8, negative 8. Okay, so let's see. So x times x minus 2, that is x squared minus 2x, like that. This becomes a plus 2x, so it will be plus 2x minus x, that's x minus a. So if I have a 1 from there, right? So it'll be minus x minus 2. So this would be 2 minus a is the remainder. Earlier, we said the remainder is negative 8. So 2 minus a is negative 8. So a would be 2 plus 8, which is 10. Did I do that right? Yes. Good. Okay. And that was this chapter test. Pretty straightforward, in my opinion. I don't think there was really any tricks to it. This one you just have to realize it was a long division problem. You have to recognize this was the quotient. This is the remainder. That's how we found the a. There's nothing really tricky about any of these, in my opinion. Right? So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you did well. If not, please study what you got wrong. Okay, you got to take the time to figure out what you got wrong, kind of find out why. It was just careless error. Did you misunderstand something? Did you not remember one of the properties? Did you not apply one of the properties correctly? You got to find out and learn to not make that mistake again next time around. All right? As always, please like and subscribe if you found this helpful. And in the next video, I'll be moving on to the next unit probably, which is on quadratics. So hopefully I'll see you there.